Hello, all you delightful beings out there, and welcome to the stream. I am Razim, and this is Starlight New Dawn Scar. Chapter 3, Episode 13, Mission Complete. This is one of our Pokemon tabletop RPGs here on the channel, and we will begin as we usually do with introductions. Though after the initial video has played all the way through for the character art, we will also be joined by Conrad, who is working on 3D models this evening. But for now, let's go ahead and get started with Taldarius doing intros.
Hello, I am Taldarius, and I will be the storyteller for Starlight New Dawn tonight. I'll be playing the allies, I will be playing the enemies, and I will be playing everything in between. The only thing I won't be playing is our wonderful player characters tonight. And I was unable to think up a good question for this week, so burp. Unfortunately, no question.
Oh, I thought burp was the question.
Nope. Also, I was saying burr. B-R-R. It is unfortunate, but yes.
Maybe just random fact about our character.
You know what? Sure. Everyone just say a random fact about your character. Just something random. A little thing.
Yay!
That is a good idea. Pat. Yeah,
Yay,
first
I
up
like
will
head
be
pats.
first up will be the Amos, the fire doggo, the arsonist. When if you are talking, you are muted.
Oops. Hi, I am Wernimal, and I play Amos the Growlithe, a fire puppy. And fact about Amos is he loves alcohol, as he discovered when he took a sip of a random spicy liquid back at that old falling apart house.
Alcoholic crime type.
Argus, you're up.
Hi, I'm Aurum, and I play Argus, the scaredy cat crafty tyrant, who is not late for once. Rock dragon type tyrant. And random fact about Argus, his favorite type of music would be like the peppy pop. The fun stuff you could dance to.
These will be me next. Hi, I am Arzadeu, and I play Azareth, the off-color Jangmo, who's just a dragon type. Fun fact? Couldn't think of much, but hi. What? It's pie flavored.
All right.
Dart.
Is he still getting tea?
Yeah, still getting tea.
Alright, I am Razim, and I am playing as Jet, the ghost electric type rockruff. Random fact for Jet? I have no idea.
Just say
At
something
least-
random.
Well, the only things coming to mind are things that have already been very well made aware of and obvious. Like, you know, he wants to make sure we are very well prepared for any expeditions. So, I guess there you go.
He's a very well prepared puppy.
Fun fact, he got stuck in the floor once.
And multiple other places. But either way, off to Sin.
Okay. I am Colada the Jerboa. I play Sin, the normal steel mawile, a variant of mawile. And an interesting fact about Sin is that despite hating the idea of fighting, he is intentionally trying to get better at it, specifically so that he can protect people, because that is the thing he very much wants to be able to do.
Alright, and Vector.
Hello, my name is Avian Wolf, also known as Avi, and I play as Vector, the water-flying rockruff. Vector does. Oh, let's see. I would say during Vector's free time, and after knowing that he can fly, I would say he does like little acrobatic moves, and secretly names those acrobat moves. but he doesn't say it because he's going to be embarrassed if he shares it. I don't know if I was cut off there, but
A very precious bean.
heck.
Is the dart back yet?
I think maybe still getting the tea.
Seems likely. Alright, we'll move on to our guest star then.
Hello, I'm Enja, and I will be playing Kaza, the monotype Abra, who is just psychic type and nothing else. And as for a fun fact, or just a random little factoid, unsurprisingly, he's very durable.
Feel the backhand
The
of
interesting
justice.
fact is that he is very resistant to pain. Or rather, he can ignore a great amount of it.
This is not at all worrying, considering the team's prior experiences with Abras that can ignore pain.
Hold on, he is a proven good boy.
I still felt the need to bring it up just because that's kind of funny, not gonna lie.
Very true.
Certified good boy.
Alright, any volunteers for recap?
Hey, this week will be a short one.
Oh,
We fought, Shade broke my oar twice, and we won. But Shade broke my oar twice.
Oh, no. A lot of fighting. A lot of fighting. Oh, hecky.
Shade does seem to have a vendetta against your oar.
He has a vendetta against me. Anything I make, I'm scared to invite him to the house I build now because he's just going to take it, pick it up, use it as a weapon and crush it into pieces.
I don't know, wouldn't it be more impressive if he picks up a whole ass house to use it as a weapon?
Well, currently it's only a frame. But I could see you doing that.
I don't know, he might figure out a way to do that just because he can.
You're gonna smash my house just to be evil.
Well, not just
You're not
evil.
Shade is not allowed to pull the pogos, because I'm very sure he could at least use one of those as a weapon.
You could also probably pull the Pulgo.
Well, he's not allowed to now.
All right. Would anyone like to go into any more detail on the recap?
I will.
Okay. Go ahead.
We fought some pretty tough ghosts, considering that I was pretty sure that this was, even if it was a dungeon, a pretty low-ranked one, or maybe that's not how it works exactly. I assumed since it was new, it wasn't all that dangerous yet, but these things are pretty tough, actually. Probably comparable to gold rank, maybe? But one of them was a Duskull, a boss, and it had some minions. Honedge, very straightforward melee fighter, and a Misdreavus, ranged something. I didn't have a lot to do with Misdreavus. Maybe they're not the best with tactics, because usually you want to focus fire and bring down the weaker opponents so you can focus on the stronger opponents. But I haven't been part of this team for very long. Maybe they just have their own way of making it work. But we took some hits that were not great. Good thing we have items to help make it better, and we did win in the end. And Shade really doesn't like this place and wants to leave, like, immediately, now that he's focusing on being in an underground area. So yeah, I guess we've got what we're here for, and we're gonna leave.
Well, we haven't actually collected the item yet, but you have beaten the enemies.
Ah, yes. We're going to get what we want, and then
Is the dart back yet?
Maybe he got stuck to a target board.
I don't know.
I think he missed his target.
I think he's busy playing in the lawn.
That makes me think, could you infuse Dart with your shadow energy and throw him as a weapon? Would that make him dark type or still a steel ground type move?
Nah, that'd make him dart type.
Okay. So that means we can do it.
I'm not gonna lie. At first, I thought you were going to say use him as like we did with the pellet gun attack, and just shoot little shadow balls out of him.
Oh, that would be cool. Actually, wouldn't that just be a combo move?
Yeah. It pretty much would, yeah.
Argus picks up Dart and fuses him with his rock blast energy. Dart shoots pellet shots that are now rock and steel type.
What did I come back to? I just sat down with my cup of tea.
Welcome back.
Well, now you're a machine gun for a combo move.
Yep, well, we're talking about lawn darts and the like.
What?
Everyone else has introduced, so well, I think it is your turn.
Yes, there is no actual question. It is just an interesting factoid about your character.
Like I just imagine just Dart rolling on set just with like sunglasses and like a disposable cup of like tea on, and then just like kick the substitute Dart from the last session off to the side.
Now that's how you roll in. On point.
But yes, good evening, everyone. My name is Seda, and I play Dart, the steel ground rockruff. Interesting fact about Dart. I mean, look, I don't even think Dart knows any interesting facts about himself. He's still learning about himself. I don't know, what other facts have been people doing? I am lost.
Pie.
I mean, Vector has talked about how he secretly does acrobatic moves in the in his free time and gives them little names.
Okay, I want to see those. That sounds heckin' precious.
But you'll never know the names. He's too embarrassed. He's too embarrassed to tell them.
Until one of the group members accidentally does one of them, and Vector's just like, "Oh my goodness, you did a blah 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 blah." I feel
Go
like
ahead,
I feel like this question is just a touch too early for Dart to start his rock collection. I feel like he would start collecting all the shiny rocks just to display back at a base.
And also to lick.
I thought collecting rocks was Argus's thing.
No. See, Dart would collect the shiny rocks.
Ooh.
Argus is now keeping an eye on you and keeping his meteorite closer.
Is your meteorite shiny?
Well, yeah, it's like magnetic. Shiny
Nope.
magnetic.
I don't
rock.
think it was ever described as being shiny.
You've been
No?
warned. You've been warned. Dart is going to lick your rock.
Argus would keep polishing his rock until it is shiny then. It is his precious rock.
I don't think you've learned rock polish, but you know.
Ooh! I want to
Damn.
do that now. And then I can throw my rock 3 times as fast.
Why do I feel like this would just be like the get money quick scheme? Just like, it's not the shoe shine, it's the rock shine. Just Argus just doing rock polish.
It's just his version of snake oil, you know.
You see, I take a bit of sulfur or limestone, I rock polish it, and it looks like gold.
I don't think that's how that works, but okay. I very much doubt that is how that works.
This is Argus. It's the equivalent of him trying to buy a candy bar with Monopoly money, but they let him because he's adorable.
I don't think that's how a functioning business works.
It's how adorableness works. I just can't go to the Kecleon because the Kecleon's gonna scam me again.
Oh, did you guys get scammed by a Kecleon before or something?
Yeah, you scammed Argus.
Damn, unfortunate. Maybe learn business a bit better first.
Should have used the
It's just
limestone.
business. Nothing personal. Strictly business, you dig?
But I guess we're all here. I guess we return to Starlight New Dawn, filmed in front of a live studio audience.
Yes.
Wait, there's people in my house?
I mean, yeah, you have roommates.
But they're not watching this. There's people watching this?
Everyone's watching this. Do you not see what's beyond the cameras and the lights?
Argus looks at the screen.
How many lights
pokes it
are
with
there?
Well,
a
no, the
ball.
lights are so bright!
How many lights are there?
They keep gesturing for me to go into them.
Are you a bug type now?
Who
Oh
did we
no.
lose?
What? Oh no,
Who
who
was it?
left?
Oh no, we lost the digi.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh heck.
Oh well. But we did successfully complete combat last session. So
We did.
combat is over,
Do, 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 do.
and you are left in a ruined brick room with the very slight smoking remains of your opponents. They are slowly disappearing.
I mean, one of them is deflated.
True. But this doesn't change what's happening to the body.
True, true.
Is that a normal?
I don't know. Did I start doing that when I got knocked out?
No, I don't think that's supposed to happen. And that's another reason why I want to leave this place.
Jade is still continuing to walk forward. He is getting close to a door.
Hold on. Vector's like struggling to get up a little bit. Though they did hurt, they did hit hard.
Harder than I expected.
We do have the potions if you're hurt. The thingies that make you feel better.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Vector's gonna like. Vector's going to try to open one. Gonna open one of his. Yeah, Shade. Could you just give us a moment? Some of us got hit pretty hard.
And could I get a little help here too? And Argus is gonna poke at his smoldering mane. Like there's smoke coming off of him because he's still burned.
Dart's just gonna just like do a rapid pat 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 on the mane.
All right.
So I will drink one potion.
All right, you're drinking one potion. I believe that heals 5 CHP.
There I go. Gonna drink.
Sorry, I couldn't do much more for you guys. On keeping you healthy.
Yeah, it's alright. I mean, this is our first time with everything, I suppose. Vector's like kind of like slowly getting up and feeling a lot better after drinking the potion. Though, it does mean that we should. He's gonna look at Argus. It would be best if we stick together so we don't get separated next time.
Argus is ducking his head and like trying to hide, but it's very hard to hide when you're all just one big head.
It's fine. Again, we're all new to this, but Argus, do be a little careful.
Jade can go first next time.
I mean, it'd help if you didn't walk towards a different door than I was actively walking towards.
It only went bad because you went right first. It would have been right if we went left first.
We have no way of actually knowing that.
Yeah, I mean, for all we know, there could be like twice as many enemies on the left side. There's no guarantee of that.
Yeah. Oh, I guess the question is anyone keeping track of where we're going? Because if we're going to be
right and we went left.
Because if we're going to get because I don't know how this is going to be, but if it's going to be dangerous like our encounter, then well, we might as well have at least good bearings, I suppose.
Argus is going to pull out his notebook and start writing in it. Also, he did make marks on the doors they went through.
Yep, there have been marks that have been made.
Because Argus is smart when he's not dumb.
You fool, I was only pretending to be dumb sometimes.
But yeah, though it's probably best if we don't stick around here for too long, and I'm starting to agree with Amos here. I'm not really liking this place too much. Curious, and fascinating, but dangerous.
So then, let's go follow Shade and find this gear.
Oh, okay. Feeling a lot better than before. I think I'm ready to go. How about everyone else?
I'm ready to go.
Yeah, the sooner we get out of here, the probably the better. I don't want to have to run into more Mon like that.
Mhm.
I don't know,
Yeah,
I'm
that's
feeling
fine
kind of
too.
at home here.
I mean, if you want to stay, we won't stop you.
I don't want to stay. I want to build my own home.
I want to
Where
get the
there's-
hell out of here.
At
I
this
thought you
point-
wanted to beat up ghosts.
I did, and I did beat up a ghost with your paddle, and it broke. Kaza fixed it. I broke it again on the next one. I still want to get out of here.
Why do you have to break my things?
Sin is going to walk over to where Shade was and look. Is there only one door in this room right now?
There is, yes.
Okay. Sin is going to wait for a moment for the rest of the party to start, gathering, or at least getting up to go, and then is going to go to the door, here, saying, "I'll go through first. If there's more ghosts, at least I should have some defense against them." And before he opens the door, gonna just give a quick lit perception to see if he can hear anything on the other side.
All right. Audible perception. That would be body, whatever expertise you want, and perception.
Okay, where's my perception? Okay, we will use.
All right. While you're grabbing that, Spooky. No, she is not dead. She is back with Doc and Starlight.
I believe that is three.
It is. You are hearing no noises in the next room over. Although you do also kind of realize as you're listening, back to the fight that you just had, all three of them were floating, so you're not too sure if they would be making noise anyway.
Yeah,
But you definitely hear no noises.
Yeah, he was more hoping to hear if there was any talking or anything, because that's a sure sign of oh, there's things here. So he's going to open the door, peek inside, and hope that he doesn't get his face smashed in by something.
All right. As you open up the door, you reveal an empty room.
Oh, okay. This one's clear. That seems like a good sign. Are there any doors?
No doors, but there is a staircase.
He's going to. Does it go up or down?
Down.
Okay. There's a staircase down, so this might just be the way we need to go. Shivers as he says that. But is going to continue walking into the room so people can get around him.
Whatever order you guys go in, Argus is going to bring up the rear because he doesn't want to open the door and get smacked by a ghost again.
Jet's gonna go through the doorway, move to the side, and then shadow sneak behind Argus and just go, boo!
All right. You may do so.
And Argus is going to immediately throw his oar up and curl up into a ball.
Is he okay?
Wait, we're on stairs. Does that mean he rolls down the stairs?
No. We're not on stairs. There's stairs down.
There's stairs in the room.
Yeah, there's a stairway in the room. We haven't really got to that point yet.
You haven't really got to the point where you actually, go down the stairs.
Sin is going to be giving a very disapproving look back at the little commotion that was caused. Shake his head and just kind of say, hey, can we not mess about? Well, who knows if more will show up, or if those ones will get back up. And then going to make sure the rest of the party is in there before starting to head down the stairs.
Argus is still bracing. He's scared. He's going to pick up his oar, follow you guys in, and then brace. He is in constant brace now.
All tensed up and ready for whatever might come his way. But is he truly ready?
He is not. Jet scared him really bad.
Are you ready? Are you ready? But yes, are you guys actually going down the stairs?
Hey, most well.
Yep, Dart would like to go down the steps.
Yes, we go down. We descend further down to the depths.
But you can't fly down there.
I know. Sad Victor noises. But we must go deeper. We must find the gear.
The time gear.
Nah, we have
Time
reality shackles here. Anyways, yes, as you go down the stairs, you are met with a fairly standard, at least standard from what you've seen, set of ruined walls in a completely open area. There is exactly one door moving forward.
Well,
Yeah. Go ahead.
Seems like there's no one around.
There is nothing that you see now.
You said there is one door. So Sin is going to wait till everybody is down the stairs and then cautiously go over her. And this time not going to listen because doesn't really know whether it's actually useful to listen or not. But going to slowly open the door and be peering in as he does.
All right. As you open up the door, you are treated to a small pedestal which has what appears to be a gear on it. It seems somehow it knew what you came here for.
Okay, that's very disconcerting. Gotta look back to the group. Well, the thing we're looking for is on a pedestal.
I don't trust
That's a
it.
trap.
Sin's going to, check around the room, just obviously looking to see if there's a trap. Like, any mechanisms or anything that might denote an actual physical trap.
All right. You may do so, but I will let you know that Shade is continuing to walk towards the pedestal.
That is okay. Still doing a quick check to make sure it's not a trap.
Pardon. Sorry.
Hey, that is a trap.
So that would be body and expertise perception, and then I have the specialty for sight perception. So how would I roll that?
So if you have a valid specialty, which you do, that would just be +1 dice to your roll.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Kaza will be following after Shade, probably because he thinks that he can get him out of the way when whatever happens inevitably happens.
2, 4, 6. That's, I believe, 7 successes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, that is in fact a 7. All right. You actually, interestingly enough, detect no mechanisms, no traps, nothing of the sort.
Sin is going to breathe a little sigh and then also start like walking that direction while just keeping an eye around the room, saying, "It doesn't seem like there's any physical traps, so at the very least it should be safe unless something, another mon pops out at us."
Cool. I want out. We need this to get out. I'm grabbing it and we're getting out.
That is more than fine by me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the more we linger, well, what's rather not find out.
I just know something's going to attack us.
Grab and run?
Take it easy.
Kaza is going to offer a hand because he doesn't know the rules of places like this, but maybe his teleport still works.
His teleport would still work inside if he would like to try a little hop.
So basically, he's basically trying to offer the others, like, I could probably get us back to the entrance at least, maybe. It's faster, right?
Okay.
And
Less walking for me.
Shade grabs the thing.
And Argus grabs Kaza's tail.
Well, he's not objecting, but he did offer his hand. But this is fine.
After seeing Shade has grabbed the object of question, he is going to grab Kaza's hand and then offer a hand towards the others and just kind of like nod as if just telling everybody to get over here while looking around very nervously.
Vector takes no time, grabbing, going in hands.
Chat will join in.
As it's a little touch.
So everyone then.
Yep.
All right, even Shade.
Yep, Shade will grab on.
Okay. And out we go as fast as possible. Thank you.
Yep. Look, Shade just wanted to get out as fast as possible. You're offering him a way out as fast as possible.
Correct.
Is it Shade a dark type and thus immune to the psychic type teleport?
No, because it's not an offensive action.
Okay.
That's a kind of hilarious thought though.
It was already shown to work on him, by the way.
I just thought it'd be funny if Shade got left there. We all had to go back in to get him.
Oh, I'm pretty
To be
sure
fair.
he can march himself out.
I was about to say, I feel like it would be fairly obvious that Shade would just straight up basically bust his way out as fast as he possibly can.
And then take Argus' organ.
Are we now back outside of the dungeon?
Yes, you are back at the dungeon entrance.
We survived!
I should probably make a report about this. Oh, Edge probably knows. I should do it anyway.
Didn't we need to report it because it was like a new dungeon or something?
You said it was fresh, so I'm assuming so.
So we're supposed to report it.
Well, I meant like I was already going to report it. I was going to report that teleporting works inside dungeons. You know, safety escapes and things like that.
Oh. Can you teach me teleport?
Maybe. It's not gonna be easy. But I can sure try.
I'll take it.
Kaza has no idea how to teach teleport. He's just always at it.
Yep. Kaza has literally no clue how to teach them.
We'll figure it out.
But yeah. But when you said back at the entrance, are we like on the inside of the building as of entrance, or are we actually outside of?
Depends. What was Kaza aiming for, if anything?
He was trying to aim for a back on grass and soil.
Then you'd be outside.
Sin is going to look around and then just kind of flop down and start doing that little thing that some people do when they panic, where they just kind of rock back and forth.
Are you okay?
He's going to look up. His eyes are wide, as if panicking, and just say, "That's the first time I've ever been in a combat, and that is, well, an actual combat, not just training. And that was terrifying, because I actually saw someone go down."
I was not expecting to be, pelted? Or was that the word?
Though it does give me the respect of people that or the mods that we do fight, though. So always gotta be, never take it for granted. Though it was, well, a very Victor's like trying to figure out, just like, well, heck, he's like trying not to like. He's not trying to like to panic. It's like, oh, I almost went down there too. But I will say I do respect the effort and, well, the strength in our opponents. So you gotta be very careful. Always gotta be careful.
Oh yeah, I remember my first serious fight. Your nerves surely do get the better of you.
Dart's gonna give Vector a pet. There.
Yeah, I just need to get used to it. Ugh.
Deep breath in, deep breath out. Deep breath in. trying to calm himself. Oof, Sin is just still doing the little rocking, slowly slowing down, and just is going to like look around and once more, as if looking to make sure there's no imminent danger before relaxing, and just say, "Okay, that wasn't as bad as I was worried it would be, but also worse than I was hoping it would be. I just am surprised I held it together while it was happening."
Those conjured Pokemon were strange, though.
How so?
Conjured?
Yeah. Like, usually back in my world, in places like that, they disappear pretty quickly.
What
What?
they're saying is those Pokemon, they're technically not real, but they're real, but also not, if that makes sense. They don't, there's, they do the moves and all that, but there's no one in there.
So they're basically
Soulless?
constructs.
Kind of. They're, put there by the dungeon itself is
Is the
how I...
dungeon a Pokemon? Is it a dungeon type?
Well, we call them dungeon Pokemon or conjured Pokemon. Wait, no, hold on. Dungeon Pokemon's a different term. Their terminology is weird sometimes. Oh, no, hold on. See. Yes, they are dungeon Pokemon, but they're not dungeon type. Dungeon isn't a type. But it's like an origin point.
There's so many types.
I mean, they definitely seemed like conjured Pokemon, like the ones we fought in Blue Light.
Oh, yeah, those were conjured.
Can Argus study the gear and try to, draw a blueprint so he can make more?
Are you trying to get the gear from Shade? Because Shade's the one who has it.
Yeah, Argus wants to try to get the gear from Shade and study it so he can learn how to make it.
Interesting. You would be able to get it from him.
Yay!
He's not exactly closely holding on to it. If you ask him for it, he's basically just going to like toss it at you. Go, yeah, sure. Knock yourself out.
Argus does the little juggle thing as he tries to catch it before catching it. He does not successfully knock himself out, though. And he's just going to spend his time studying it and writing notes and trying to figure out how to make them so that he can make a gear so he can have a spinny thing in his house. And possibly
Also-
make more so they don't have to get new ones.
Fair. Also, can't say I've ever heard of a conjured Pokemon, but yeah, sure.
Oh, are they something else in there?
Oh, I mean, I got no clue, but the other world that I ended up going to, I never heard anything about that, so could be. Just got no clue.
Oh, fair enough.
Maybe it's different in each world, then.
Maybe, but those seemed like conjured Pokemon to me, at least for my limited experience with them.
Could be a similar concept, but a different application.
Or maybe they're real Pokemon that were trapped, and they attacked us because they were scared and we ended up killing them.
Seemed a bit too
Well-
deliberate and emotionless to me.
Yeah, it seemed like they knew what they were doing, and I don't think they were. I think they were there on purpose. Shiver. But Sin is going to finally stand back up and look around and ask, "Did you put away the raft before, or did you leave it over here somewhere? Looking over to Vector. And Kaza, like, not remembering which one was the last one to deal with it.
Didn't Kaza just teleport across?
Yeah, I think Kaza just teleported it across again.
Yeah, I think that's what happened, but I don't believe Sin was actually aware of what was going on at the time. Because, wasn't actually paying attention. Was trying to study the area. But yeah. He's going, like, Sin is going to be looking between them and just kind of also say, because I'd like to get back so we can report and finish the mission.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure me and Casa, we can probably teleport or fly up there and see where we can get our bearings.
Wait, we're going back to where again?
Vector's flipping through his notes. Greenwood?
New Greenwood.
New Greenwood, yeah.
Have I been there?
Yeah. That's the place that you got the mission from.
Oh, right. We can just go there.
What's the time? Like, is it day, afternoon?
It's getting to be like early evening.
Early evening?
It's like a little bit late, not like extremely, but you know.
Right. Though, if we want to decide to go, let's make it fast. I don't want to be caught. I don't want to be walking in. I don't know if I want to be here at night.
His head, as if not sure why we're looking for the raft.
Oh, wait.
Might be late for dinner.
Sin is going to look at everybody, then at Kaza, and just say, would you mind teleporting us there?
To New Greenwood? Not at all.
Walk over her. That'll make things a lot quicker.
Yep, back to safety.
Fast travel, let's go.
The convenience of an Abra.
True, it is fairly convenient.
As long as I've been there before, I can just go back. It's new places that I have to go on foot. Or if I'm carrying or escorting too much. Hands, please.
And I'm going to grab a hand.
I'll assume there are no objections from anyone and just assume that we all get to know New Greenwood.
Yep.
No objections here.
Objection!
But why?
Objection.
Overruled.
Objection. Convenience.
Huh? Shouldn't that be a concurrence?
How long does teleportation cost? Because I'm still studying.
Oh, well, for me at least, and people of my line, it's basically if we are aware of the location and have been there ourselves, we can go.
Aw, it doesn't give me much study time.
Yes.
You can always ask to study it after we get back.
Right. Here
I
we
don't know,
go.
I guess you could always ask that Pops guy, right?
Who?
Don't worry about it.
No.
What? You just said it was people of your evolutionary line. You could totally ask Pops.
Don't. He'll leave a hole.
He'll leave
Again.
a whole lot of explanation into your head. Shade is very obviously enjoying giving this this kind of correct but probably not good for you answer to Argus.
Argus is confused.
What? He's a member of Kaza's evolutionary line, which means he definitely knows how to teleport.
Oh. Yeah. Well, not wrong, but it's not good. Oh.
Let's just let's get back and you can ask them if they mind you studying that when we get back. I will pick you up if I have to. Jaw chomp.
You might have to, because I am waiting.
Hey, okay, you know what? I have a solution to this. Argus, please make an initiative roll, like an actual, like not combat initiative, just like an actual initiative.
Just my initiative dot?
No, like attribute expertise initiative, like skill roll initiative.
Okay. Wrong button. I'm gonna re-roll that one. That's better.
All right, what does that leave you at? 3?
3.
Shade got 4. He's gonna snatch the paper out of your hands.
Yeah, my notebook!
Huh?
All right, I solved the problem, guys.
Yay, let's go. Let me get some food.
Argus is trying to pounce on Shade now to get his notebook back.
All right. You are able to just pounce on him if you want, but that will mean that you're making contact.
He's going to pounce.
All right.
I just want to ask, can Sin intervene and literally just try to pick up the Tyrunt?
Sure. That'd be another initiative check made the same way.
Okay. So
Who can do what first?
Tribute, expertise, and initiative.
Yep.
I'm going to roll those 10s. And I'm going to soul one of those 1s.
That's a lot of ones.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6. One moment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 5. I think I got there.
Yeah.
All right. Argus, you're allowed to roll into one, by the way.
Okay.
This
I don't
is a
think I
separate
could beat that.
I was about to say, don't say that, considering you can always roll 10s.
I could also roll ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4. No! Argus gets snatched out of the air.
You're beaten by 1 on both accounts. Damn, that's unfortunate.
We are at New Greenwood, right? Have we already gone?
This is you trying to get Argus to grab on so you could go to New Greenwood.
Okay.
Question. Really crazy idea. Can Azareth touch Argus and someone else who's holding on to Kaza?
You don't need to. I
You
just
don't
got
need to.
snatched out of the air by Sin as I tried to pounce on Shade.
Yeah, and so now we are all, well, probably if Shade already is touching Kaza, all touching Kaza.
Yep. Everyone is now touching Kaza.
All right, we're going.
Oh, well.
Oh well.
Oh, Lord. And once we get there, the teleportation is done, and Sin is going to just drop Argus. Just plop.
Argus is like shaking himself off. Ew! No! Give me my notebook back!
Yeah, sure. He's gonna throw it at your face.
Hits Argus in the face, falls in his lap as he falls over.
I'm just imagining like the funny smack sound.
Yep.
Yeah, Sid is going to just look at Argus and say, "Next time, maybe don't be so difficult."
Argus just has like tears going down his eyes as he's just flopped on the floor, staring up at the ceiling or at the sky.
It'd be the sky.
Shade is so mean.
And you are very difficult. Pat, pat, pat.
We can talk about it later. Let's go get our mission submitted and reported.
And I want food.
Food is also very good. So Dart's going to start making his way to the guild facilities.
Yep. You would have appeared not like at the entrance to, but actually like surprisingly close to it.
Who has the gear on them?
Argus.
Hey, come on, Argus. We still got a job to do.
Okay. Argus is just still very upset about all that transpired with Shade being mean, and he's just slowly following behind.
I'm assuming everybody's probably heading that way then.
Yep. Kaza is going to just ask, though, Shade, why are you so mean to Argus in particular?
Oh no, don't worry. It's not towards Argus in particular. It's just he just kind of makes it really easy.
Kaza will frown. I see.
Hey,
And
glad you do.
the rest of you just let him?
Sid is going to look between Kaza and Shade and kind of say, mumble, "I don't know which of you is scarier."
If it helps, I do admit that I am not really a good person. They disagree, though.
Right. Well, going forward, I may start interjecting.
Yeah, you have fun with that.
I will not, but it is what I believe to be the correct thing to do.
You believe in that. Have fun.
An unpleasant individual you are.
Man, what is it with all of you and always saying the things that are probably incorrect? Anyway, we have a mission to go turn in.
That we do.
Kaza pets Argus on the head.
Let's see. The only people here who I haven't messed with Sin yet. Sin's too new. I guess I haven't really messed with Azeroth that much.
Jingle, jangle.
I mean, I did threaten to, like, tie down or glue down his jangling scales, but, you know.
What? Nah, you wouldn't. Jingle, 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 jingle.
If
jingle,
he
jingle.
wouldn't, I would.
I mean, I totally would.
So, this is just an everyone thing then.
Oh, yeah. It's just,
Wait.
again, Arcus makes it really easy. Don't worry, I'll figure out a way to annoy you.
Yep, Shade bullies everyone equally.
I mean, I don't really bully. That's more Amos's thing. I kind of just mess with you. Also, to be fair, I have also done the exact same thing to Amos. I did kind of string him up, you know, in the middle of the night.
That was most not enjoyable.
Yeah, well, you know what? Maybe you shouldn't have kept talking about all that food that you were having in different worlds. Maybe you shouldn't have done that.
Come on, Argus, let's go.
Argus has just been slowly walking this entire time as you guys have been talking. So he's a bit a ways.
Be like, walk faster, walk faster. Walking ahead with anyone who wants. Let's
Yeah,
avoid the hearing argument.
We should get back to moving.
Sin is following close behind, and Argus and Dart.
Tippy tappy, tippy tap, fast tippy tappies. Tippy tappy, tippy tappy.
Why are you tippy tapping? You can fly now.
Yeah, but I like to do the tippy tappies. Like, and also that flying is Victor's like I don't know. It's just It feels rude to fly to fly in a building. Okay. Besides, we have to turn into this. We have to turn into this quest. Come on. Tippy tappy, tippy tappy.
I mean, look, if it's rude to fly in a building, what if I throw you instead? Then you wouldn't be flying.
That's still. That doesn't. Like that. I mean, like, yes, you have. I know the logic is there, but like, still, I don't know. I don't know if I want to be thrown at the moment.
But it wouldn't be rude by your own standards.
Shush. Victor's just like keep walking. It's a little bit confused, but also annoyed by the logic. Not technically not wrong, but still. Jesus, I'm also heck.
I mean, you could just do a jeté.
I mean, could it just moonwalk? It's like flying, but flying and landing and flying and landing. Like, so it looks like he's just moon like jumping on the moon or something. I don't know. That's what I suddenly just realized.
Enhanced jump.
Enhanced jump.
You just got
Jump
jump
plus.
boost.
Jump plus as opposed to jump fluff.
Yeah.
We just need to have Vector just jamming to Michael Jackson now.
Wait, should we start calling Vector Sputnik? He's the moon dog.
Well, Sputnik never was the moon, but
He's space dog. He has low gravity jumps.
Vector in orbit. Vector
Space
has
Vector.
Yeah.
You know, that makes a lot of sense. Dart is like the Earth, and Vector orbits him.
Eep.
That was adorable.
very, very much so. But yeah, you guys are able to just, like, you know, obviously very easily, you know, show up, get into the guild hall. There's like nothing stopping you.
We don't have 5 ghosts spawning in to attack us.
No, there are no ghosts being placed face down in attack position.
Face attack position.
There's no face down attack position.
That's the point. I was saying that to see who would have an upset reaction as a Paradox Villains Restoring Roulette fourth dimensional. Damn it! I couldn't say the whole thing. I was too busy having a cough.
Tragically, I am familiar enough with it.
I am very familiar with it.
Or Paradox Villains Restoring Roulette fourth dimensional chess hypercube strip poker.
What?
That is that. Those are the words he has said.
What are you guys
It's
not
an
familiar
accurate,
with?
it's a very accurate title.
Yeah, are you guys not aware of Paradox Billiards Restoring Roulette fourth dimensional hypercube chess strip poker?
No.
I think I got the order completely right that time.
Wait, what?
It's a meme name for Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay.
I'm internally throwing a fit. Okay, I knew what it was from the start, but didn't want to say anything.
I play Pot of Greed. It lets me draw 2 cards.
Also,
Hey, that card's illegal.
Also, I can officially make the joke because someone else made it first. Yes, a green Pikachu. Exactly, Levy. Instead of a jump pluff, a green Pikachu. In case any of you haven't watched it, Dogs in Love. It's a Pokemon thing. But yeah, you guys are able to very easily go to the guild hall, no problem. It's a little bit busy, not much. It's just most people are still working on fixing the town. So the guild hall is a little bit less busy than it otherwise would normally be.
I assume Argus still has the gear and his notebook. So
I have
Sin
my
will-
notebook back and I have the gear, yeah.
Sin will try and get the attention of whoever's at the desk.
All right, you would be able to very easily get their attention. And as this is the this would still be the same shift. Larion is still there.
So I'm trying to remember, but we weren't told that it was a dungeon before, right? So that was new news?
You were not warned about it being a ruin, no.
Yeah, a ruin. So Sin is going to get their attention and say, "We're back with the gear or thing. If it's okay, Argus was trying to study it, so he might be able to help make more. But I figured we should make a report that there was a new ruin in the area."
Oh, a ruin in Old Greenwood?
Yeah, the building we found the gear in had been slowly turning into a ruin. I think it was the last couple floors of it are ruins.
Oh. Huh. I mean, I guess that explains why it hasn't been found until now. Normally, we don't really notice until the full thing has become a ruin, but I'll go ahead and mark it down. Which building was the new ruin?
Sim is going to give them the description of the building, saying which one it is, how far down we were when we found the, that it was turning into a ruin, also giving them the information that we fought ghosts there.
All right.
And then going to look over to Argus, see if Argus has started looking at the gear again or not. But,
Argus is still pouting.
Yeah.
He hasn't been given permission yet either, but he's pouting.
Yeah, that's why I was going to check. And then going to look back again and say, is it okay if Argus continues to study the gear for a bit?
Oh, yeah, no, that's actually not a problem. In fact, the next place that gear is going is over to Iron Valley. We need more than one copy of it. It's just that's the only, intact copy we kind of knew where it was. So we needed to send it over to Iron Valley in order to have them, mark out some schematics and make some copies. the downside that we need to figure out is that well, the shipments between here and Iron Valley have kind of been getting hit recently by a couple of by a couple of bandits, but well, we don't really have that many people to spare, which is making it a bit hard to make sure that every shipment has a guard to it.
Wait. Maybe we could take it, because then I can look at their schematics and compare it with my schematics and get good schematics.
I mean, sure, if you want to take on the second leg of this and escort the gear there, I mean, we got a shipment going out, well, not today, but tomorrow morning. You could take it with you on there.
Ben is going to look to the rest of the group, open, and say, I'd be okay with doing that if y'all are, but we should get a group consensus first.
I'm for it.
It gives me time to look over the gear. Argus is perking up now.
Well, I suppose we're not going to be going down to a dungeon, I suppose, right? Besides, it'd be nice to get some fresh air, I suppose.
We just need to look scary, and it scares all the bad guys away.
Yeah, that's the spirit. Anyways, okay. Do you happen to have the mission posting with you? I could look it up on our end, but it's easier if you have it.
Trying to remember who had the... Was it Sin that took the...
Honestly, it doesn't really matter too much. You could figure it out between you guys.
Okay. If it's okay, then we'll just say Sin had the mission thing, and we'll produce it.
Entirely fair. All right. They will look it over and nod because they are able to see the gear. It is right there. It has obviously been retrieved, and they are going to scribble down some things on a little bit of a note. Reach down, pick out a bag, which is labeled, and then a second smaller bag. Well, one of these is for, the mission, and the other one is for reporting a new ruin. We try to look out for those, but, it's kind of hard with all the empty buildings around.
Nods.
That's good. That means we won't stumble into a lot of new runes very often. I hope.
Oh, hopefully not, no.
And how much money did we make? Because Sin would try and would ask how much altogether it is, so that he could keep a mental note and then give whoever has been keeping the money the pouch.
All right, so altogether it is 275 gold.
That's quite a bit.
It is.
What?
Who was keeping most of the gold last we had discussed that? I thought we had somebody in the group.
That was Jet, I believe.
Okay. That makes sense. That's who I thought it was, but I wanted to double check. So Sin is going to, give the gold over to the party, and say specifically Jet, saying someone can hold on to this. We can divide it later as needed, but you can hear very audible stomach growl. Might be time to get something to eat first.
We have until tomorrow.
Let's get some food and get some rest first.
Yeah. I think our new mission is going to get food.
The reward is nourishment.
Yes.
Amos likes this idea.
Time to get the food. Tippy tappy tippy tappy tippy tappy tippy tap. Very happy. Very happy just the notion of very food and just being able to rest.
Yeah. Gonna hear little clangs as Sin just somewhat tiredly carries on following the group as they go to get food. His jaw making a little bit of a clanging as it occasionally hits the ground.
All right. As for the meal tonight, it is a bit of a pot roast.
Oh.
Of course, there is the same, like, standard assortment of side things where, like, in case you don't want this or that or this or that, there's, like, a fairly standard array of options on the sides, such as, like, bread, like, a couple of foraged berries, things of that nature, things that, basically everyone is okay with regardless of diet.
What's in the pot roast?
It is things such as, like, fairly standard, like, carrots, potatoes, a little bit of celery, stuff of that nature, and just some form of meat.
Meat.
Yes.
Meat.
Vector's just kind of doing the lurk. He's like you could see like as if like imagine like you see Vector just like barely pulling like barely reaching up to like the countertop, just looking and just like sniffing on the pot roast. Keep.
Argus is only
join you in
taking
that
a
peeking.
small bowl. Argus is just taking a small bowl because he's on a diet.
Oh God, I forgot.
Oh right, I forgot. Oh, Vector stares at Argus in confusion. Huh? You should eat more.
I don't want to eat too much. I gotta lose weight.
You're fine. Besides, the food looks really good too.
You're gonna need your strength for the next outing.
I'm eating enough.
I feel horrible because the first thought I had was to say, how much should it feel like Argus weighed when that Sin just grabbed him from the air?
I mean, he's pretty heavy, but, like, then again, like, he's also kind of like one of the biggest of you, if not the biggest.
Yeah, I believe he's like an inch taller than me, so yeah, he is tall, but
Yeah.
I am big boy.
yeah. Sin is just gonna kind of mumble, "You're not that heavy. Eat more," as he's trying to get a big amount of the pot roast himself.
Oof. But yes, there is a meat inside the pot roast.
Oh,
Meat.
yes. Meat. I'm grabbing a plate.
Yep.
Bring a bowl.
You're given kind of like a little bit more of a bowl, but yes.
Meat.
Yes. No.
Also gonna get some bread for the roast. For the meat sauce.
Yes. Good. Victor's gonna get a full plate. He is hungry.
He is the hungry.
He is the hungry.
Yep, that's fine.
He's gonna grab it and he's gonna put it on he's gonna save a table for the team. You're like a slowly start nomming. Wait.
Munch.
Nom.
Big knob.
He's nomp. Occasionally throw a bit into the back jaw.
Just a little bit. Oh. What the fuck just happened?
Oh.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
Okay. The reason I'm asking is because multiple of my windows just closed and then opened again, so that is not a good sign, generally speaking.
Yeah.
It is generally not considered a good thing.
Yeah, no, that doesn't sound like a good thing at all. I feel like after eating, Sin would be back at have put away dishes wherever they are supposed to be, and while waiting for the others to be done, pulled out a little notebook and started doodling in it.
All right. The meat was very tender. It seems like it was a well-made pot roast.
Yay.
Amos is nom nomming.
I thought you'd be setting it on fire.
Well, he doesn't want to burn it.
Who are you and what did you do with our crime type puppy?
Oh, Amos doesn't want to burn his own food.
Yeah, he's more about burning other people's food.
Yeah. He'll burn your food.
He'll also eat
But
your food.
he's more likely to steal it, though.
Oh, there's not much there to steal.
Yeah, don't worry. If you want to go on a diet, he'll steal your food for you.
Oh god, the shade diet. The Amos diet.
They're very different from each other.
Really, the fastest way to burn calories.
Yeah, the fastest way to burn calories: be trapped in a room for like a month, starving yourself.
Oh, I was trying to I was making a pun with burning calories. Amos.
Yeah.
And Vector is at this point it's like nighttime, right? Like it's getting closer to nighttime.
Yeah, it's gonna be nighttime.
Vector, after finishing eating, he's gonna do like a big stretch. He's like
Big stretchy.
Yeah, what a day. So, I would say I'm definitely gonna be turning in a little bit early. since it would be best to get all the rest we can. Since we already been here for how many days now? 3 days. I mean, so far we did a lot of the building, and then now going to get the gear. So I guess it's also definitely to get some rest here. Getting some rest would be important before the next one.
Oh, absolutely.
Mm-hmm. So yeah. So Vector's like, well, I don't know what I'm gonna be doing for now, but I think I'll be turning it in a little bit early here. Vector like puts away the plates and like, unless there's anything else that we need to discuss about, yeah.
I do believe Sin would also be going to find a place to the place to turn in for the night.
Fair. Yep. Your team would have a room that would be given to you.
Oh. I assume it's like us also like it's assigned with like the whole team, right?
Yeah, it's like a
yeah,
team.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's just sort of like the standard arrangement with like, like hay beds and the like.
I don't know why I was immediately imagining bunk beds. I was like, I call the top bunk bed.
I'm sure if you get enough of it together, you could maybe make like a big pile and have people like, on different levels of the pile. You know?
Right, yeah. But Victor's gonna go he's gonna start tippy tapping his way back to the room so he can start kind of like writing down stuff in his journal and also just getting ready to turn for the night.
That's fair.
Tippy tappy, tippy tappy, tippy tappy, tippy tappy, tippy tappy. Oh, if you need anything, you know where to find me. So.
Yep.
And with that,
bring up that so long as an hour passes between you guys getting back and when you go to bed, you would also have enough time to take a short rest. Because a short rest is basically like an hour-long period where you do at most light activity and you get the benefits of a rest. There's nothing saying that this must happen a specific amount of time ahead of you getting, like, your night's sleep. So you could use the last hour a day as a winding down opportunity to get a rest, a short rest, like. As for what a short rest allows you to do, here, you know what? I'll pull open the thing just to make sure that I get everything right. Short rests are rests that you're able to take in order to spend your vigor, so long as you spend an hour-long period doing at most light activities. You can choose to either spend your vigor points in order to heal 1d10 plus 1 per point spent, or recover 1 point of exhaustion and vigor. Either way, you also get 1 point of willpower. So, if you are damaged from the fight and you want to get in a little bit of extra healing before you're healing for the night, you could take a short rest. This is also a good way if you aren't missing HP to recover a little bit of extra exhaustion. Should you be at, enough exhaustion that a single night's sleep would not be enough.
No. And I think I will just forgo the vicar or thing. Because we're probably getting a long rest for sleep, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I probably won't need that.
Kaza feels odd resting so blatantly. But then again, maybe rest would be good, just in case. Perhaps just this time, as a treat.
As a treat. You can have a rest as a treat.
He may have a full sleep just this time.
I don't know why, but I find it funny that an Abra specifically is having a rest as a treat. Because it feels like most Abras would be just resting default.
Oh, that is very true, yes.
So,
that is the normal Abra, yes.
Yeah, that just every time I think about that, about like Kaza in general, it's just like, man, not your average Abra. Glad you're on our side.
To be fair, this is also an Abra that will sprint up to you and punch you.
Yep, that's why I was just saying I'm glad they're on our side.
Oh yes, very much.
I think the party has had enough of Abras that don't feel normal amounts of pain. I think that is something the party has had more than enough of.
Yeah.
Can we get a normal Abra? I love Kaza, but
I was about to say, are you really asking for someone other than Kaza? Wow, okay.
no. I love Kaza. Kaza is best Abra, but I mean, we haven't seen a normal Abra yet, so we don't know how they're supposed to be.
Oh, I thought you guys had one normal Abra you met before.
He made us.
Some of us met the quote unquote normal. Actually, no, none of the Abras we met have been normal.
Nope.
What's that other one like then?
Wasn't the other
number
one
3.
To say, wasn't the first Abra we met just not one we interacted with even enough to really get a good feel for them?
I don't know. All I know is you technically interacted with another Abra before, besides Baron Saint and Kaza.
Yeah, I feel like we didn't have a long enough interaction to get a good feel for that one, if I'm remembering right.
Entirely fair.
But anybody doing anything for their for a short rest?
I know what Azur's gonna be doing during long rest. Or before long rest, technically. Middle of the night.
What are you doing?
Meditating. And a lot of spiritual reflecting.
Arcus is gonna keep trying to make schematics of the gear.
I would say that Sid would try and help Argus with the gear schematics, but I'm pretty sure after the day that they've had, Sin would have just tried to go to sleep right away. Actually, might be interested enough in the gear to try and help. He likes.
Trying to get his notebook back.
I think Vector he's gonna do a little bit of training before going to sleep.
All right. What are you trying to train?
Just kind of I guess it's more or less just trying to, more like strength, trying to see if he can hit harder, a little bit harder.
All right. A little bit of power training, it sounds like.
Yeah, power training.
All right. In that case, since academics does a lot of the times govern about how well you're learning from the things that you're training, go ahead and make me any flavor of academics check that you desire.
Ooh, I like knowledge. Academics. So like very much like body
Yep.
instincts. Yeah, academics. Yes, he's going to, since he's just kind of perfect his kind of like perfect form and everything like that. So 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 5, 6.
You do have a 10 to roll. Maybe he'll treat you well. Maybe he'll treat you poorly. Who knows?
Will essentially willpower is that's every long rest, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
You gain all of your willpower and all of your vigor back every long rest. As a reminder, willpower can be used to re-roll, and vigor can be used to either decrease difficulty or increase crit range.
Woo!
Can I re-roll using can I use a soul for a re-roll one of the dice for one of the ones?
Yes, you may.
Okay.
You can use as many soul on one particular roll as you have available in one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. So yeah, I'm changing one of the ones to a 6.
All right, so that'll become a 2 then. It sounds like.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough.
Is there anything else I need to do, or?
No. That is basically all there is to be done.
Huzzah.
I have. Okay, go ahead.
No. That was like no. I was just saying, huzzah.
Yeah. So you don't see any benefits from your training quite yet, although you do think that you are actually learning a couple of decent things from this. It's not enough to quite do anything, although you do notice a couple parts where it's like, maybe if I tried it like a slightly different way, I would get a better benefit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, noticing a couple things. Like, if you do a high jump, you hit the hardest, obviously, just before you hit the ground.
Huh. Rector is going to note that, and he's just doing his post trading stretches, and then that's in the stretches.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I just imagine just Vector just wearing like the '80s headband and stuff.
I
doing workout.
love you.
I love you so much.
I was immediately thinking, all right, now time to start with your workout. Dude, like all the little exercise, like you see like those VCR exercise videos. Yes. Come on, time to work on those glutes. Feel the burn.
Vector's Flight of Fitness. Coming to a VHS store near you.
All right. Would anyone else like to do anything before everyone goes Betty bye?
Do I need to do anything to draw schematics?
You're just tracing, right?
Yeah, I'm exploring the gear and trying to figure out how it's made and drawing schematics on how to make it. Yeah.
All right. What are you using as a measurement source?
Don't the levels tend to come with, like, measurements on the side?
They do. However, they are not labeled.
Ah. I guess I'm going with, what I have, or with the levels unlabeled marks. So 1 mark
Alright.
on my level, 2 marks on my level.
Yeah, so you're just having a mark system there.
Yeah.
All right. That is perfectly acceptable, yes.
Yay! Argus is learning things, and he is very happy to learn things.
Yep. Because you have the object right there, I'm not going to really ask for a roll to make the schematic, because literally all you have to do is put it down on the paper and trace it, and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
There's nothing particularly special you must do for that.
I'm guessing this should be that. Okay. Yeah, that's all Argus is doing. He's just doing that.
All right. Anyone else?
Is there a reading room?
There isn't really a dedicated reading room, but there are, like, you know, there is, like, effectively, besides, like, the canteen, which will be used for food, there is generally, like, there is a generalized, like, you know, social room where, like, you know, there's some, like tables and comfortable places to sit and the like. It's not particularly quiet as there's some conversations going on the inside, but it is a place to just kind of hang out.
Yeah, well, Dart's gonna go try to find a relatively unbusy corner there and sit down and open up the berry book again.
All right. You may continue to study the berry book.
I recall last time, he learned of the various berries, the general seasons, and their uses and general values. I'm going to continue reading the book.
You may do so. If you want, you could also roll an academics check in order to see how much of the book you're able to get through and, you know, actually digest.
Hope that was weird. The push talk was not working there. I didn't mind the logic academics, and I'll soul that one.
All right. So a 2 instead of a 0. Rewarded. All right. You are able to get through the book quite nicely. Obviously, there's still more to read, but you do actually read a couple interesting sections on Aurum berries, as well as different ways to process them while still keeping the health benefits of them. It seems like Aurum berries are the most popular to do this for because of the, like, you know, obvious, like, healing properties, but other berries apparently are able to undergo similar processes, although, of course, each must be tailored to the berry. The general core concepts remain the same, though. There is even mention of being able to incorporate them into things such as rations or long-lasting things, or turn them into drinks, as actually some of you did see in the basement over in the basement storage over in Oran Grove, where they had what appeared to be oranberry and pecha berries that were turned into a juice. And it seems like berries of all kinds can have these processes done to them, although they are very commonly done to, more basic berries like oran berries, cherry berries, pecha berries, the like of those that have, generalized good effects to them.
Very interesting. Admittedly, Dart's just going to stay there at the table and keep on reading until he passes out, and just pass out of the table.
All right. You are able to stay up all night if you wish to take a couple exhaustion.
I feel like Dart will just let sleep naturally come, but not really move from the spot.
All right.
I just thought of something. Would Argus have really needed any help making the schematic, or would it have been a thing that he could?
No, it was very easy. I just needed to trace it.
Okay.
And
Yeah, it was just like sort of like
my-
a trace job, make some notes.
Okay.
take some measurements of unspecified.
of marks. Could Sin try and not necessarily? Well, I guess it would be trying to remember more or less how to make how the stuff that he vaguely or that he remembered in his memory he used to make, which I think was jewelry specifically.
Yes, it was.
Would there be any role I would need to do for trying to remember how to make that? Because he wants to kind of doodle down possible designs for jewelry.
You know what? Sure. You would be able to make a roll in order to, at least remember the shape and, utility of a couple different jeweler's tools. And I'll go ahead and just make that a... Let's go mind and craft.
Mind and
Obviously,
craft.
if you have a jeweling craft specialty right now, then that would apply.
Do not yet. I was planning to get that as memories came about.
All right.
So mind and expertise and craft.
Yep. This will be difficulty 6, so you'll be looking for 6s.
Okay.
I will also give you a solid +2 if you use instinct, because you're just kind of trying to instinctually remember.
You know what? I don't normally have anything in that, but that would give me the same outcome as using, one more than what I was planning to use, so I will use that. So that's +2 dice, right?
Yep, +2. Hey.
Do I have a willpower I can use on that?
I'm imagining that you probably had enough time to at least take one rest, the short rest. So.
Okay. Then, I will probably willpower that. Because this is something that would be important to him. So.
Makes sense. I make a difficulty 6, and it doesn't matter. All right. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, as you kind of let, habits that you don't remember guide you, and what little you did remember on the process that you were partially going through, you would be able to remember and note down various tools that would be useful to you. Although, while you are able to note down, like, their forms and all of that, it's a little bit harder to remember what they're called or anything like that.
Yeah.
You can
That's-
remember the forms. You can remember, oh yes, this is where I would keep this one when I was working. But it's you can't really remember the names, or for some of them you just remember that you had them, but not really much what they do.
Yeah. But for some of them, I at least remember what they look like, more or less, and some of them I can remember, but others I don't have as close of it.
Yeah.
'Cause-
The ones that you were using in your memory, you're able to remember pretty clearly. Other ones you have pretty good notions about what they kind of were, but also oh hey, this one was good for detail work, but not on what kind of materials or anything like that. Just that it was good for detail work. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
You have vague notions about what they were good for, but not the actual details of, oh hey, this one was used on silver.
Yeah. That makes sense. Okay. And now he has something he can probably ask someone else about too, so that he can get even more information.
All right. And I will say that this is probably going to be a good spot to have our break.
Yeah.
Break time.
Break time.
Break time.
I can't wait to make new moves on our long rest. I have plans.
That actually reminds me. I was going to ask, are we picking back up after the long rest, more or less?
Yep.
Could we go ahead and spend, if we know what we want, points into skills and such?
Yep, you are able to spend XP on long rests.
Okay.
How much EXP do we
Yeah,
have?
yeah,
I haven't been able to keep count.
Yeah. I would say my current count was 285 after our last session, but I don't know if that is accurate.
I thought I had 210.
280. I have 280.
I
Wh- wh-
too
wh-
have 280.
Where did we get the extra
280.
70 XP?
There was 20 that was given. Oh god.
I have 285 after our last session as well.
Yeah. So there was the starting XP was changed slightly. It's still the same amount. It was just changed slightly and is now tracked. So that's
Okay.
60 XP right there. And then there was another 20 XP that was given out as a bit of a bonus after the move cost rework to make up the fact that things were a little bit more expensive on average. But yeah, so 280, 285 does sound correct.
Yeah. So
I
I do want to ask a question. Is it for the move creation? Is that are we following the current one or the proposed?
The proposed, it's called proposal. It is still accepted. The whip sheet
Okay.
is a little bit better to look at. If you look on the thing.
Mm-hmm. I guess the question is, can we make upgrades to our moves? I'm trying to remember if
Yes.
there's- Okay.
You can make upgrades or changes to any of your moves at any time.
Gotcha.
Well,
Obviously,
during a
that
long
you could
rest.
spend XP.
Yeah.
Yeah, because what if for example I want to remove normally I would have I already have bonuses and +2 accuracy on it, but what if I want that to change that to essentially always hit?
Okay. So in that case, what you need to do is get the total accuracy to 0. So if you had accuracy mouse, you need to raise it. If you had accuracy bonus, you'd need to refund that. And then you could put bypass accuracy on it.
Gotcha. Okay, I just wanted to know if we need to refund that or not. So
yeah, you would need to refund the bonuses that you have. before you could put bypass accuracy on it.
Gotcha.
Because if you look at bypass accuracy, it says accuracy must be 0 to purchase this effect. So it can't have any positives or negatives. The current caps for your... So your attributes can't be purchased. That is milestone. Expertise is purchased with merits, of which you are currently at 30. And XP is a solid 5 times the skill point you're going to. So if you're going from 2 to 3, that'd be 15. If you're going from 0 to 1, that'd only be 5.
Gotcha.
And remind me what the cap on it is. It 3 right now?
Oh, no, there's no cap on skills. It was just when you were making your characters originally, I asked you guys not to go above 3 on any one particular skill. Now you can just put dots wherever the hell you want. It was just like for, like, you know, the start of the game.
So are we going for 285, right?
Yeah, 285.
285. So that means, okay. So I have a bunch of EXP because there's some I haven't fully used yet. So time to get a bunch of stuff.
Yep. But reminder that now the only move that you get for free at the start is your basic 4 damage, like, scratch equivalent.
It's the basic, right? The basic, essentially, yeah. Our basic tackle, check, all that stuff.
Tackle, scratch, pound, like, you know, whatever equivalent you have to that. Everything else you do have to purchase using that XP.
Mm-hmm. Yep, but everything else that we can. Okay.
I might have to get with you and work on making the move after, because I struggle with understanding, and I don't think I could get it done before the break. Or before the break,
let me get water first, so I'll be back.
because I have an idea of a move, and trying to read the rework thing is breaking my head. I am a very simple cat.
Okay. So, would a jeweler specialization be a craft jewelry or craft jeweling, or how would you put that? Because
So
yeah, specialization in
so that would be craft, and it'd probably be like jewelry or things like that.
Yeah. I'm putting jewelry then. Okay. That leaves me with an XP to spend after everything else that I have spent on. What do I want to put 10 in?
By the way, the jeweler XP would be expertise would be 15 normally, but since you do have at least some memories of it from your past, I will knock that down to 10 if you want.
Ooh, that would be appreciated.
Oh, I can learn my framing house finally. I kept that note that I was allowed to learn it for a discount.
Yep. As you did spend a while doing it, and then I believe you did also roll in academics to learn how to do it, so.
Yep. I'm so glad. I can build a frame! Okay, let me see what dot costs.
Actually, I'm gonna change this out. Okay. I have now used all of my experience.
Used all of it already?
Yeah, I had I believe my calculation left me with 60, unless I had more and I didn't keep track well enough. But I used that on boosting a few things, as well as getting that specialty or specialization. Sorry.
I
You
had
could
a
also
lot
just call it a
because
specialty.
I had a lot because I haven't been keeping track of my EXP, so I didn't know how much I had last time we had a long rest.
Oh, I forgot about specializations. And there's nothing I could think of right away. Not yet, at least.
Let's see.
Maybe eventually.
And how much was it to master a specialization?
That would be, I believe it was 25, but I do want to see more stuff before any of you master anything right now.
Yeah, I'm just keeping that in mind so I can have that as a goal. Because now that he has some memory of the tools, he can try and get some tools to start crafting jewelry.
Yep.
And then after some practice, he might be even able to master the craft.
I kind of want to do some dumb.
What dumb are you wanting to do?
I am putting 2 dots in science and getting a specialty of magnetism in science.
Nothing bad will ever come of this.
I figured magnetism would be science, so.
I decided that bumping my integrity to the 4th dot is not as important right now, so now I have boosted something else. That now I have 5 XP left, and I don't think I want to. I don't know if I want to use that on anything, so it's going to be sitting there bothering me for the rest of forever now. It is as if it is sitting there calling me, like, why? Why do you not use me?
Argus is now specialized in magnetism.
Yeah, that worries me. After the last 2 times you magnetized something around me.
To be fair, I also plan on spending a ton of EXP to get a move that basically makes Argus stuck in place with magnetic energy and shoots whoever is next to him out in a straight line as far as I can make him.
Knockback. Neat.
Yes, I want to basically be a magnetic rail cannon for any enemy that gets too close.
You know what's funny is you could use that with Sin right there and launch him like a projectile.
Oh, that's the plan. I mean, what?
Yeah, that would be kind of funny because he could make a time out of that. Like, well, I'm getting used to this now.
All right. We've been on break for a while, so roll call. Amos.
Here.
Argus.
Here.
Azurth.
Bow.
Dart. Dart is Lumie. Jet.
Here.
Sin.
Yep.
Vector.
Hello.
And Kaza.
I'm present.
Okay, so we're only missing Dart. If Dart isn't back by half past, we're going to continue.
Okey-dokey. Man, I am now picturing Sin just unwittingly walking by Argus as he has decided to start testing that move, and just suddenly, whoosh!
I launch you at the enemy now.
Yeah, it's just like, I'm blasting off! Ooh.
Oh, it's gonna be such a fun move.
The first couple times that he unwittingly goes by, as you're using that move, or is too close, it'd be like, why? After that, it'd be like, well, here we go again.
I thought of calling it Almighty Push, but then I realized that might be copyrighted, so I might just call it Diminutive Push.
What?
There's a little bit of Shinora Tensei. The
I am
world, no
confused.
pain.
It's a Naruto reference.
Ah. I should have made an extra move just in case, but I think my moves are decent enough.
Look, all I'm gonna say is it might be hard to catch up with a certain Murkrow character's move addiction at this point.
Yeah. Well, I have one move that is, I guess, semi-utility, and then two moves that are actual, attacking, damaging moves. But one is the starting move that you get, and the other is the one that I have to be hurt more to get more benefit from.
Yep. Sin, would you like to take a guess about how many moves Vayne has?
6.
Alright. That is certainly a number. What if I told you he has 10?
I wouldn't be surprised, but I was trying to give benefit of the doubt.
Don't worry, it'll be 11 very soon.
Oh, God. What's... I just want to ask, how are all the moves the same type, or did he at least vary them a bit?
I mean, technically, he started with Gust as one of his starting moves, so that was flying type originally. Then he got a dark type move, and 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 then a poison type move and a water type move.
Okay, so there's some variety, okay.
Yeah, don't worry, the next one's going right back to being dark.
Argus only has normal and rock type moves.
Yeah, my moves are normal.
Water.
Yeah. Mine are normal and steel, and I'm most likely going to have a lot of steel type moves.
I half want to get a dragon type move, but the whole thing of Argus is he is supposed to be anti-dragon type. Because I want him to become a psychic type. Ah.
Yep. Shade is actually very reasonable at a solid 4 moves.
I have 5. And I'm about to have 6, possibly 7.
Man, I feel like I'm lagging. I have only 3.
The more moves you have, the more creative things you could do, like slamming a door in your friend's face.
Bro.
Yeah. Well, that's gonna go for you if you keep that up.
Although I'm very sad to report that copy in order to have enough slots. He already has 10. He's about to get 11, and and the one that he's going to pick up is going to be a dynamic move, so I need 3 slots for it.
Oh.
So, yeah, I am running out of room on his sheet.
Wait, how does the dynamic move work?
You get access to a quick, normal, and full action variant of the move. And the normal and quick versions must be cut down versions of the full move. But you only need to spend XP on the full move.
Ah.
The full version has double the power cap and double the XP cap. And the quick version has half and half. However, the quick version you could use as bonus action.
At some point, I might have to talk to you about some ideas I had for a move that I might now want to make dynamic.
All right. Fair enough. Also, it is now past again, so we will be resuming. Last check. Dart, are you there? Unfortunate. His character is going to have to have stayed up a little bit too late and is still passed out in the common room in the morning.
Oh no.
Wait, the unmute. Are you there, Dart?
I am here. I have a fresh cup of tea.
Ah, wonderful.
Perfect timing.
All right. In that case, we will be continuing. For those of you who you would all be able to wake up at about the same time, either in your room or where you had decided to basically turn in for the night if you decided to sleep elsewhere. And it is now a bright, fresh morning. For those of you who were injured, for those of you who were injured, please roll a D10 for each point of vigor you have.
I was only down 1 health, so I'm not going to bother rolling.
Yeah, sure. For those of you who did roll, you get the face value plus the amount of dice you rolled. So, for example, Argus would get 13, Vector would get 9, Sin would get 16.
That is so much more than my max. That would fully heal me from 0.
That would be all of you have rolled enough to fully heal yourself because you have 10 max HP.
Yeah, man, I did not need nearly that much.
Wait, what's our max HP?
10.
Oh, I don't know why. I don't know why was mine's 9.
That means you're probably missing an attribute point. You can assign an attribute point.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, I may have missed that then.
Yeah, we should have 10 dots in between all the attributes.
Oh, yeah, I am missing one. Okay. And I can put that attribute anywhere, right? For including secondary.
Yep. And
the only reason the attributes are separated is because the secondary ones have some special rules regarding them, and they are not often rolled directly as part of a roll.
Gotcha.
And right now, yeah, you're probably going to heal full off of any off of that roll, but later on when we add feats where you can get more health and such, you may not always heal to full.
Yep.
A feat that gives you more health. Yes, gimme.
To be fair, I think a lot of people would like that.
I think so as well.
I just want that to buff a move. The more health I can lose, the stronger that move ends up being.
True.
I will say for penalties to moves, in order to reduce their cost, we are looking at adjusting that. So be careful on going too much.
Yeah, specifically my move costs a little more because I get more damage for losing health for it. So, hopefully I don't end up having to spend extra for that move too much.
I mean, as long as you don't have a zero cost move, you're fine.
Yeah.
Tal has kind of made me forcefully realize, oh, right.
I brought this up originally, so I decided to make moves that make you realize.
Yes, yes.
Yes. The dev breaking their own game, being like, hey, let's not buy a thing.
To be fair, I did get permission from the storyteller of that game to do it.
I did allow this. If I could do it too.
I mean,
But-
storytellers are always welcome to break the rules. They're allowed to. I'm just saying, by base rules, we're gonna be looking at adjusting that.
Yeah, because you could do some nutty stuff for literally free. It's literally free. But yeah, no, that is why I wanted to do that, because I kind of saw I do it with permission, but I do go, all right, well, just to show why. Here's a thing for why. All right, so, Azareth, you were meditating and wanting answers to a couple of questions.
Indeed.
I can ask you real quick, what would be best for this? Soul and investigation. With whatever expertise you deem most fit.
Alrighty then. So, empathetic. And no doubts in an investigation. One, two, three, four, five. Fun. Fuck you, one. I'm using a soul to reroll that.
That's fair.
That is I believe a 5.
That'd be 2. Because you rerolled the 1, you have an 8 and a 9, both of those.
Why did I say 5? What the hell?
Because you have a 5 in there from a 5d10.
Pat the RZ, pat the RZ.
Fine. I'm not the fool.
Pasta Fazul, you are the fool.
What would Azra's tarot card be? That's a good question. Is it Faith? Probably.
All right. And that would be enough to get 2 of your questions answered. As to which of those that is, it is the question of what you can do with the spirits and what those mons are in the ruins. As for what you can do with the spirits, you can beseech them, guide them, ask them for aid, things of that nature. But be careful when demanding, because demanding could have consequences. And as for what the mons are in the ruins, they're those born of the ruins and who live in the ruins, and given enough time, could eventually end up leaving the ruins.
Ruins. Lived in the ruins. Wait. Now that's an interesting theory question to ask eventually. What would happen to those who leave the ruins? Interesting. That's a fun theoretical. No, that's actually really fun. Later, but fun.
Very. But yes, you all are able to wake up bright and early. You have kind of accepted another job, but you are able to obviously get some good breakfast beforehand.
Good breakfast. Small breakfast.
Sin is going to fall off of his jaw that he was sleeping on, flop on his face as he is lured out by his grumbling stomach. I'm going to get breakfast.
Yes, and as for what is for breakfast, pancakes.
Bacon
Argus.
pancakes?
Bacon.
Bacon.
There is no bacon, but there is pancakes.
No. Okay, well, I mean, can't say
You
no
also have the
pancakes.
option of toast if you so wish.
Argus will have 2 whole pancakes. You can't just have one. It's a pancake. You need 2.
You,
Yes.
you know those cartoon comically stacked pancake trays. You
Oh,
see?
where it like does like a little spiral tower.
Yeah, no. Sin has got his pancakes stacked comically high, and they're wobbling about because he has too many. But he is hungry, and
Yes.
pancakes.
Is there coffee? Does coffee exist in this world?
You do not see an offering of coffee, unfortunately.
No.
How about tea?
Again, there is a little bit of a sad lack of hot drink to go with this breakfast.
No.
I will. Vector will get water and pancakes. Water and yeah, pancakes.
There are various juices available if you so wish.
Oh, I will take orange berry juice.
There is no orangeberry juice, but there is apple juice and the like.
Oh yes, I will take that, and I will have my pancakes.
So I imagine I'm still passed out from the late night of book reading.
Honestly, so long as you get at least 6 hours, you're good. Which I imagine that, like, you know, considering the amount of time you would have spent reading, you probably would have passed out with enough sleep to get like 6 hours. So you could wake up a little bit after everyone, but you would still get the benefits of rest.
I just probably just hear all the breakfast commotion. I'm just like, orange berries. I'll groggily make my way to breakfast and join the festivities of pancakes.
For those of you who wish to, you may make me a auditory perception check.
Ooh.
Oh.
Auditory perception check.
So that's body perception and an expertise.
Yep. And and obviously using hearing if you have any relevant specialties.
Oh, okay.
6.
8, 9.
Six, D10.
What's the challenge rating for this? 5?
7s.
7s. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Wow.
5. Yeah, 5 for me.
Azrath, you either got successes or failures. That's pretty funny.
So wait. That's a 2. You know what? Fuck it. You have an hour
It is
left of
the
session?
dawn of a new day.
Dang,
We have
he's
15
groggy
minutes.
after 15 minutes.
15 minutes until the 2 o'clock check. Or 1 o'clock, depending on time zone.
You know what? I'll re-roll one of those ones. Why not?
Alright. Hey, rewarded. Now it's a 4. Oh, hey, no, it's actually more than that.
Jingle, 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 scales go hearing.
All right, so it looks like we have a 5 from Vector, a 4 from Argus, a 0 from Sin, and a 4 from Dart.
This is at the breakfast table, right?
Yes, yes, it is.
Ah, right then.
It looks like Azrith might have got 7. 6.
6. All right. Jet, I think, is the EB.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Aha, I thought. Well, alright, let's just see where this ends up. These could be ones.
They could
No.
be, but they're not.
Alright, 3, 4.
Wow, 8. Okay. All right, so everyone who rolled except for Sin and Jet, you're able to hear, like, you know, just a couple of the nearby individuals talking about how, you know, it's a bit of a shame that they used up all, like, the, you know, the last of the slowpoke tail. There's no bacon for that reason, but, you know, honestly, that pot roast last night was good enough that it was worth it.
Slowpoke tail. Is that a puppy type or a crime type?
Rip Norn.
No, oh no.
Oh, no! 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 No!
It's okay, it's okay.
Not
Slowpoke
Norn!
tails just fall off, so they could be okay.
For those of you who don't know, slowpoke tails can canonically just fall off and grow back.
Yeah. That's how they used to harvest them before Team Rocket started cutting them off early so that they could make money.
Yep. So that is how a lot of these places get meat.
I just
Good meat.
everybody.
There's a lot of Pokemon that just have parts of them fall off.
A surprising number, honestly.
I feel like I don't know. Jet might just be EP, but the only reason Sin doesn't hear this is because he's too busy chowing down and being very loud about it.
Yeah, the rest of you are able to hear this.
What's a slowpoke?
I don't know, but they tasted great.
Tastes good.
Tastes good.
They're a regular kind of Pokemon.
A regular type? Argus starts making notes. Regular types might be edible.
Dart Facepaw.
Very tasty.
Okay, because I feel like didn't some of us at least go through some basic Pokemon ID training?
I'm still waiting for my training.
I think some of you did. But, yeah, if you want your character to, you would recognize that a Slowpoke is at least, like, a type of Pokemon that's probably been talked over a little bit.
Yes, yeah, Dart and Vector read the species book.
Ah, yeah, that would be...
Oh, right, yeah.
In that case, yes, they would be able to pretty easily recognize that a Slowpoke is a Pokemon, yes.
So at the very least, we'd recognize that we may not recognize the Pokemon on site or evolutionary lines, but we'll recognize the Pokemon's names and not assume it's just talking about someone. They're talking about a Pokemon species.
Yeah.
So yeah, Dart would be like, it's a kind of Pokemon. Facepaw at the regular type.
Type Pokemon.
Huh, I never knew they actually tasted pretty good.
Did Argus just say food type Pokemon?
I just Vector just
Jolene
turns his head and just
Jolene was a
stares.
food type.
Could I do some? Could I do like an academics check to try to recall one of the food-related Pokemon we may have read about?
We don't need to. Jolene was one.
I was going to bring up a different one.
Okay.
Sure. Remembering that would be more of a lore thing, but yeah.
I'll roll lore.
I don't know. There was a lot of Pokemon.
Man. So Argus is actually saying food type beep out loud, right?
Yes.
Sin, in the middle of a bite of a pancake, just turns to Argus, swallows, and says, "There's not a food type. That wasn't one of the ones they taught about, and so I'm pretty sure that's not a type. Why do you keep making up types?"
I'm not making up types. They're just unexplored yet.
Squint.
I am very certain puppy type is real.
I'm
We wouldn't have all the puppies if there wasn't a puppy type.
uh,
I will prove its existence.
It's
This
too
one-
early for this.
He's like
Punch.
standing up, claw on his notebook on the table, like face leaning into Sin. He is very absolute that there is a puppy type.
Vector is just sitting there eating his pancakes, enjoying the conversation.
Yeah, Sin with it's too early for this. Goes back to munching on that huge amount of pancakes he had, which are now almost gone, but he still has like 3 left.
Dart's just gonna facepaw and mutter under his breath, just like, "Oh, I swear there was something that sounded vaguely food-related, and I'm scared for when we actually encounter one now." It's out of character. Oh my lord, how is Argus going to react to Vanillite?
I'm very
It's called
curious.
Jolene. He'll either be very scared or very hungry.
Oh, God.
Vector is he's just taking it. He's just like, you know what? This is a weird world, but you know what? I'm just gonna take it. I'm just gonna take it on stride.
Also, Vanillite's not food.
Parasite.
What?
Yeah,
it's
Vanilla's a parasite.
It's a parasite?
Just like any other food-looking Pokemon.
After all, things that are made to look delectable are generally because they want to be eaten.
Well,
Parasites.
I mean, Vanillite is actually not one of the edible Pokemon. Because it's an ice cube with snow covering. It's not no flavors or anything. It's just ice. Sentient chunk of ice.
Yep. But moving on, you guys will be able to get some breakfast and get ready for your the next part of your mission.
Argus is going to carefully put the gear in his bag. He is keeping that thing safe. It is his mission to keep it safe. He's
Okay.
holding the important thing now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's stopping and thinking for a bit. Wait, we forgot my other oar!
We've got another one of yours. Nom 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 nom.
Don't worry there, Argus. I'm sure I could find another one to break.
No!
Make another one. Nom 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 nom.
We left it with the raft.
you can make more.
Yeah, just make a better one, sturdier. That way it'll stand up to more hits.
You're not allowed to touch anything I make now.
But what? Just listen. What if you make something specifically for Shade that he can use as a weapon?
But then he won't use it. I already offered that, and he said no.
Yeah, I already had one. It's called a paddle.
Yeah, but this time you make it and you don't let him know. You don't let him know that it's specifically made to be used as a weapon.
The snake guy already told me I'm very bad at letting people.
Yeah, no, I don't know if you could really lie very well. If I make a weapon for you, will you use that instead of Argus's things?
I don't know, maybe it won't be funny to use it.
You can probably make it funny to use.
Maybe. Let's see how funny it is.
Make it a racket.
A what?
Oh.
Sid is pulling out his notebook, and now he's going to be scribbling down ideas for different things that could be used as a weapon for Shade as we go along. Each more ridiculous looking and sounding than the last.
Just imagining Sin eventually settling on the Throngler.
The Throngler. You're gonna get fucking Throngled.
Excuse me? Excuse me?
Time to get
Space out for 10 seconds.
I am concerned.
You know what? I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
All right, yes. So would any of you like to do any last bits of business before departing on your little journey towards Iron Valley?
Attempt and fail to convince Kaza to get the second ore.
Cause a new side mission. Get ore.
Side mission blocked. Side mission abandoned.
Maybe you'd have to tell me where I could pick one up, or the
Grumble, it's fine. I have this one.
I was wondering. It seems very important to you. I thought you made it.
I did. I made two though.
Oh. Okay. Why do you take it with you if you don't want people to use it as a bludgeoning thing?
Well, I didn't take it with me. I left it with the raft, and Shade took it.
Oh, I see.
And now I'm taking it with me, so Shade can't have it. And Argus is glaring at Shade.
Oh, I see.
He's gonna lean over and stage whisper, "Don't worry, I'll take it when he's sleeping if I need it." All right. You now have an oar tied to your back.
What?
And it is safe.
What? We'll figure this out later.
Yes, onwards, towards adventure.
So, where's that transport that we're supposed to accompany?
It would be near the edge of town. It's basically just like, effectively like the 3 wagons that are going to be going towards Iron Valley.
3-pole goes with wheels.
Alright, it is time for us to bring it to an end.
If possible, like 10 minutes more would get us to an amazing point.
I'm good with 10
Go
minutes
ahead.
more.
Go 10 minutes.
Okay.
So, as for all of you, is there anything last minute that you'd like to pick up before partaking on Journey?
Nope.
No, I have at least one.
Do you have like an Aurum? Is there an Aurum where I can quickly buy like for to heal with or healing items? No. Yes.
Yes. It will be a little bit more expensive than otherwise because, the Oran Grove being, kind of semi-reconnected to the network is relatively new, and honestly, the people around here might not even know that yet.
Gotcha.
But, yeah, you would be able to pick one up for a solid 7 silver.
Oh yeah, I can. Yeah, I can. I can take 1 gold. Give him 1 gold and
You get back 3 silver.
yeah, 3 silver and change. Yes, I will. I would like to have an berry. All right, that's pretty much it. So
Yeah. I might. I don't know if now would be an okay time to do it, but at some point, can I roll to see what kind of ridiculous design I can make for Shade?
Yeah, sure.
I'm assuming it'd be a craft and mind, but I don't know what expertise would make the most sense.
Yep, we can handle that later though.
Yeah.
Is there either another supply shop or even like a bookstore nearby? Dart would like to pick something up the road.
There is a supply shop. There is no bookstore though.
Oh, are there books in the supply shop?
No.
That Dart noises.
there. Pet.
I'm gonna have to borrow someone else's book for the trip.
I still got the medical pamphlet.
No.
No.
All right. So I assume the scene is advancing then.
Yes, it is. So, you would basically be told that your job is pretty much just to hang out with the, with the caravan, make sure it gets to Iron Valley, and basically just to see off any rabble rousers that might so happen to stop by.
Seems pretty straightforward.
Yep. And you would basically just be assigned to, various positions around the caravan. Would any of you like to be in any particular area? Available options would also be riding on top of the of the various things to get a good view, things like that.
Yeah, I can stand on top of one of the caravans.
Is it possibly on the roof?
Yeah, you could basically these are covered wagons.
Cloth covered or wooden covered?
Cloth covered, but with wooden support,
Then you can
skeleton.
stand on top. Yeah.
Dart is definitely not going on the roof.
I will go on the roof.
Jet will
Ash
be on the roof.
I will go on the roof.
I feel like I would tear the roof.
Amos is
Alright.
gonna hop inside one of the wagons.
Can I just be on the roof and then go to the back where Amos and Dart is sitting underneath? I just poke my head from above.
You may.
I just it's
Kaza would like to be towards the front with the driver.
Oh.
Yeah, Sin is going to walk behind the carts just to make sure that he can keep an eye out and be there in case trouble does happen, but not have to jump out of a cart.
Alrighty. Could I ask those of you who are outside to make perception checks?
Yes.
This will be visual.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Does that add 1 dice, right?
If you have a specialty, yes.
Yeah. So
I'll use a soul.
3, 4, 5, 6,
Well, it's not a failure.
9. Oh,
It is no longer a failure, yes.
2, 3, 4.
no, let me just make sure you got. Yep.
Oh, lots of 4s.
Very many 4s, yes.
3,
Yeah,
4.
everyone's getting a 4.
Yeah, Vector got a 4.
man.
Alright, is anyone else rolling?
I feel like Dart would be taking up a position in probably the first caravan cart, but just like doing some reading on the way.
Alright, so probably not paying them attention that much. Alright. In that case, you guys see what looks to be a orange pig thing. It's a tepig, just out of game. Kind of like half laying, half leaning on the ground, like, on the road ahead. Like, kind of like off to the side a little bit against a tree. And looks to be possibly a little bit injured, actually.
Oh no. Hold on. I'll get it.
Who's that injured little fella?
That's a tepig.
Huh.
Kaza will hop down and go investigate.
Sin is going to go with Kaza just in case any funny business is going on.
Kaza would not object.
Jet will also go, though using his shadow sneak to move down instead of jumping down. But he's got 2 dots in medicine, so...
Very fair.
Argus will stay with the caravan in case it's a trap.
Amos will also stay.
Alright, any other takers or leavers?
Oh, I'm sorry. What was found?
There's a tepig that's been injured in the distance. Possibly injured.
Azus will stay up on top of the caravan, seeing as everyone else is going.
Yeah, I will join and investigate. As seeing Azareth is taking watch.
All right. As you reach the tepig, you do see something that looks to be like blood, like kind of on his form, as just sort of doesn't, like, eyes closed, leaning against a tree, like kind of taking shallow breaths.
Oh dear. Hello, sir. What happened?
All right. Are you like getting up close to him and like seeing what's going on?
Yes, I'm assuming he's bleeding. Maybe I can't see the wound exactly, but...
Jet's going up as well and getting up close and observing him, looking for injuries.
All right, please roll me a medicine check.
Yeah.
Alright, gonna go with
I will-
logic on this one.
Cool.
Very
And
fair.
also, I will assist.
All right, so you two are checking over the tepig.
Yeah.
Go ahead and take an extra one for using logic.
Medicine, logic, mind.
How are you assisting, Vector?
I assume, yeah, I assume that I'll use my team. I can use my teamwork. You have how many dots do you have in medicine?
2.
2. Okay, yeah. I can give you 1 dice for the um with
Teamwork?
teamwork. Yeah, with teamwork. Yep.
Okay.
Oh, actually, take 2. See 2 for 3. Sorry, I had 1 extra. Yeah.
Ah, I will willpower that. But I'll see where the 10 goes first. I'm definitely willpowering.
Gonna soul that 1.
Are you, though?
I'll use my other soul for that one. Okay.
All right, so what are your totals?
5.
All right. In that case, Kaza, please make me an initiative check. Like, skill check.
Oh dear.
Let's see how fast you can react, since you're noticing first.
Alright. Body, instinct, innovation. 5, 7, 9.
Ooh, a 3.
Well, 4.
Oh, 4. Ah, yes. I missed that, I missed that other 7. All right, with a 4. You will notice just a little bit ahead of the other 2 that this Tepig isn't injured. He doesn't actually have any wounds on him at all. And he's not actually, like, passed out or whatever. And is actually kind of prepared to spring away.
Wait, spring away?
Yes.
Can I push the others or pull them with me?
You could definitely push the others.
I guess I'll do that.
All right, go ahead and make me an athletics check.
That I can do. Body, forceful, athletics. 6. I'm gonna use another one.
I guess it's a really good thing that you guys had to wait until morning for this. Holy shit.
That looks a bit better.
That does look a lot better.
3.
All right.
5.
As for you two, Jet and Vector, you guys realize just a little bit later that this Tepig isn't actually hurt, and then you feel Kaza literally pushing you away. As an attack activates. Kaza, what is your physical evasion?
My physical evasion is 8. That's a lot of dice.
Yes, this is a combo attack. An 11 will be hitting. And this is all of the power and everything merged together.
Oh no!
There is no less than 4 people doing this, so...
Well, it was a ambush.
It was. And what is your physical integrity?
It's also 8.
Also 8. In that case, please take a total of 16 damage.
Ah! Oh! Cool! I have 2 left.
Yes. And, what is your soul save?
My soul save is 6.
Alright, in that case, you will be gaining Intensity 1 Blight. With a
Oh!
total- Yes. And you guys will hear a couple of voices from the trees go, "Oh crap! He managed to push away! Quick, run!" As the Tepig is now running away into the trees.
Is it possible to catch the Tepig?
Oh, it is entirely possible.
Because
But now you also kind of have a poisoned person there.
Yeah. I can't do anything about that myself, but I can keep one of those guys from running away. So while the other two can potentially help Kaza, I can get us a person to interrogate.
All right. Go. The only person that would be nearby would obviously be the Tepig, so go ahead and make that roll against the Tepig.
Of course,
Yep,
the
this is going to be...
only berry we do not have and available is a pecha berry.
Yes.
This will be using Maw Trap to try and get it, so that is... Did we decide that that's an athletics for the Maw Trap?
Yes, because it's a grapple.
Yeah, okay, so 3... Okay. That's only 2.
Unfortunately, that will not be enough, as the Tepig will slip from the jaws.
Versus. Unable to catch the little runt. Sin is going to go back to, or closer to Kaza, and
I think he just got hit with a lot of things, and this kind of sucks.
Yeah, he just got hit with 4 attacks at once because, yeah, this was a whole ass, like, big combo by a group of 5 people, but the Tepig was pretending to be hurt to lure in.
I react by doing... I have
Yeah,
water gun,
you can do things to give chase or attempt to aid Kaza.
Oh, essentially, I was just seeing if I can at least like stop the Tepig, at least. So I'm gonna see if I can.
But consider you were right there, like giving him a checkup before realizing, hey, wait, he ain't actually hurt. You would probably be in range to at least like try and like effectively just like jump on him if you want to try.
Yeah, I kind of want to see if I can at least like hit him with a move, like non-lethally, like just to knock him out or stop in their tracks.
Yep, go ahead and roll in athletics.
Athletics, okay. 1, 4, 6. Athletics. That is 8. 2, 3, 8. Oh heck. 7, I assume, as well.
Yep.
Heck. So that cancels. Try to see 3. Is 2, 3. I think
that'd be 4. Because a 9, a 10, and a 9. because
oh,
the
gotcha,
9 and
gotcha.
the 8 get canceled out. So
Gotcha,
9 and
gotcha.
9.
Yeah, okay,
So
gotcha.
it'd be 4.
4,
Which
okay.
still would be not enough to catch the Tepig. The Tepig actually does have like a bunch of athletics. So
Heck. Oh,
this is their designated runner for a reason.
gotcha. Dang, they're fast.
Tepig is fast, yes.
Very fast. Well, definitely we should probably make our way back to the caravan and get Kaza out of here.
Ow.
For
Yeah,
Jet's
let's
part,
let's go. Let's go.
For Jet's part, while they were doing that, he was pulling out an Aurum berry to give to Kaza.
That helps. Probably. Let's see. Blight. Alright, it has no effect, it just deals damage.
It is the Scar system version of poison, yes.
Oh boy.
It is just there to deal damage. There is also a poisoned condition, but that's like for like, you know. That is for like nasty poison and stuff like that.
Well, thankfully he's still conscious, so he can eat just fine, but he might be, let's say disoriented.
Yeah, Kazu, you kind of did just get wombo comboed by exactly 4 attacks simultaneously hitting you. At least one of which was dark.
Ow. Ow.
Come on, eat this and let's get back to the wagon.
Walk it off.
Yeah. Yeah. Kaza is so thankful for his clothes.
Defenses are nice, yes.
Okay. So, how much does the Aurum berry heal for?
I believe it was 2.
It's better than nothing. Alright, let's see if I can't resist whatever poisoned me.
Yeah, go ahead and roll.
Alright,
For
cleanse action.
it would be a cleanse action, yes, and you would either be rolling for integrity or medicine.
Alright, probably...
And it'd be soul, but yeah.
Yeah, alright. Soul... probably instinct and integrity. Not my greatest. Imagine Kaza have a lot of soul. Imagine.
Imagine.
Alright. Okay.
Well, that then can lead places.
It ain't going anywhere.
It is not going anywhere. Unsurprisingly, the blight condition remains. And let us see how much damage this blight condition shall be doing.
Oh, that's right. It does damage for all the successes it did over my soul save.
That is how many dice it rolls, which then it deals true damage. And
oh god.
Oh god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Does Kaza even make it back to the cart? My god.
Well, considering the Aurum berry you just got, that puts you back up to 4 at least. So you're going down, but it could be worse because now it'll only tick once every hour. You kind of need help, though.
Right.
The sole thing for this is to deal damage. And damage it is dealing.
Okay. Oh, alright. You know what? Hold on. I think I'm out. Ow. Okay, hold on. He is going to take out another paper. Like, I should write something. There are definitely highwaymen here. I can't imagine that Shade is nonplussed.
No, he is kind of more like, hey, wait, what the fuck just happened?
Kind of poisoned a little bit. Kind of poisoned.
So is Kaza knocked out at this point?
Not basically incapacitated, but not unconscious.
Okay, so he's at least possibly able to drink a potion if it's given to him.
Yep.
Okay. And Sin is going to say, should I give him a potion? I still have mine. And pull it out.
However, this is a good time to bring up, there is a condition called the Wounded condition, which does proc when you drop below 0 and you don't have a way to, heal that. So Kaza will be gaining a stage 1 Wounded condition, which reduces their max HP to 75%.
Alright, that's fairly easy math. I now do not have 18 HP.
Yeah, Sin has the potion at the ready. And not sure if Kaza is quite lucid enough to answer or not, but it's offered.
He is aware, but don't expect any physical exertion out of him. I'm pretty sure that even moving would give him penalty or exhaustion penalties.
Nope. Sin is going to feed you a potion and then try and pick you up to carry you back to the carts.
Jet is trying to help as well.
Also, Kaza can move half of their movement without penalty. If they want to do more than that, then that will incur exhaustion penalties.
Ah, yes. Alright, I can do a little bit.
Yeah. So, I don't remember how much the potion would heal, but the potion was given.
I think it was
5 CHP, yes. Which does act as a pick-me-up, but does not solve the problem.
Yeah, it's hopefully enough to make him not potentially go unconscious, is what Sin is thinking at the moment. Because Sin does not know how whatever poison works. He's just wanting to help a little bit, and he is picking Kaza up, and carrying him, just yoink.
Okay. Alright, hold on. This is a just in case report. As Kaza is writing, that this was in no way anyone's fault. It was a bit of negligence as they met bandits on the road. But should they not return to the guild, they would like their account returned to the guild. just in case. I kind of get the feeling that something is about to happen. Because there are people that might be noticing that I might be in danger. It's like they've got a sixth sense for it, so it might not be terribly advised, but I think perhaps I should try and go home. But I'll be fine, promise, and I'll see if I can come back. But there's a doctor that I know. He can do something about this. find him.
As long as, yeah, just a little bit surprised about that whole thing as well. But,
Well, as long as everyone else is fine, I'm sure this will work out.
yeah, just worried about you at the moment.
I'll be fine. I think if I go unconscious again, they're probably gonna go pick me up.
Argus wants to run up and hug Kaza's tail, but he's not allowed to leave.
Don't worry, I'll be back. But maybe don't let people bully you so much. I don't think it's nice.
There's only shade that bullies.
Well, I guess if it's only shade.
I just kind of give Argus a head pat. We'll take care of him.
I want to give Kaza my snow globe. Kaza gets my precious snow globe.
Oh no, I can't.
Too late, he's putting it in your bag.
Well, now I have to come back and give this to you.
Exactly. That's the point.
You little sneaky. Okay, I'll do my best. Promise.
You better.
Alright. Okay. Oh. Gosh, this feels like it's gonna be a long one. Alright. Just think and he is going to try to teleport home. He has no idea how far away this is, but he got here the same way by just not thinking when he was teleporting. So maybe if he thinks very hard, one specific place, he can just get there.
Alright, go ahead and try.
Alright. See. Mind. Logic. And probably insight. It'll do.
Alright. You may, in fact, teleport away.
Bye, Kaza.
He'll do his best to be back.
There goes Argus's best friend. He ties the rope, or he tightens the rope on his oar, because now he has no one who can fix his oar.
Victor just kind of pats Argus. There.
Well, at least he left a report. Turn it into Edge, and well, hopefully he won't be more concerned.
He totally won't, considering it's basically just a, hey, if I don't come back, the government can take my bank account.
Is it time for us to rob a bank?
Wait, no.
No crime.
Wait, no.
Go ahead and try and rob Crest. See what happens.
We're gonna payday the heck out of this.
We're gonna pull a heist.
Yes, try to rob Crest.
I mean, you could also try to modify the note if you want that you can have his bank account.
Yeah, who feels like a little bit of forgery?
Look, dibs on the roll of Bane. Dibs on the roll of Bane.
Why are all of my friends crime types?
No,
I'm not
no.
crime type.
They're going to rob the bank. Sin's just going to be sitting there eating popcorn, being like, "Let's see how this turns out."
Well, no,
Hey,
RC.
Argus is,
Apparently,
uh,
I
most
wanna
of us
do a
aren't
robbery.
apparently, most of us aren't his friend.
Crying.
All right, but I do think this is a wonderful place to end.
Mhm.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us today for Starlight New Dawn. Check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We've got links for our Discord, Telegram, Mastodon, Blue Sky, Patreon, and more. They're on the website as well as down in the description below through our link tree. Thank you to my patrons, tippers, and subscribers. It is your support that keeps this channel alive and going. I cannot do this without your guys' help and support, whether it is financial or just with your time. Consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com/zgfgaming. It is one of the best ways to support the channel, though you can also do so by sharing the stream around, as well as coming by, hanging out, grabbing some packs of cards to stream loots, or you can also help out by using our Humble Bundle partner link, or by picking up some merch over at zgfgaming.store. But for now, thank you all so much for joining, and I bid you the most fondest adieu.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.